A funny story before we went up on the stage and got introduced, we were backstage with Navi. Usually, like, you're not really talking with each other because you have the head in the game. You're beginning to get focused. Nico is so funny, like, he was trolling a bit before the game. He was, like, saying stupid shit to them, not something evil, but he was just, like, trolling them and messing with their head. And honestly, you could, like, see on their faces, like, they were thinking, what is going on here? What is this dude saying? What is he doing? Honestly, it made such a great feeling for our team. We were all laughing and enjoying the moment, and we just thought it was so funny, and especially the look on their faces. This is maybe a little thing for you guys, but when you're in this game on such a big stage, you feel a lot of pressure. You are like thinking so much about the game and so on. This is a small thing that can relieve some of that pressure and just enjoy the moment and have fun with your team. If you want to win trophies or just get a lot better in a short amount of time, I've created a Patreon where right now there's a discount on demo review for you or your team. You can also get access to 2 exclusive and secret videos a month that is simply too good for YouTube. As a bonus, you also support me and my YouTube content. Go check it out, it's in the description below. Just to give you guys a bit of an overview, we ended up in Group A here. We played against Tyloo, won pretty comfortably. And then we played a best of 3 against Astralis, where we also won. So we were filled with confidence. We beat Astralis, which at that time was like they were dominating everything. So we felt so good going into this quarterfinal. And now we had to face NaVi, which was another great team. So let's go check out what happened. In the pistol round, we did a pretty usual pistol that was very nice because the T side had a meta where they would jump down lower on a flash. And basically here, me and Valde, I'm ready with a nade, and Valde is staying at the coffins here, and he will get them in the side, plus they will be stuck in the nade and not really sure. They will focus a bit on me, and Valde will have a very good situation. As you can see, they're just about to go down. I just nade when the flash comes, and Valde just gets 2 easy kills. In the first weapon round, we had decided to antistrat them quite heavily. We knew that Flamey a lot of times would play left side teammate here, so we decided to triple nade him, and it worked wonders. So we start off with both the pistol round, the first weapon round, we did perfect antistrat. And this gives such a huge confidence boost for the rest of the match because we are basically leading 5-0 and we feel like we have complete control of them. In the first weapon round, I decided to peek heaven and I cut off Symbol here. I had seen a lot in the demos that he would peek lower. Afterwards, Nico and Kjaby decides to do a bait setup on Ivy where Nico will smoke, so Kjaby have vision and maybe the T's will walk up and Kjaby will just get easy kill. Unfortunately, Kjaby peeks on the wrong timing and he dies. After that, I rotate outside and stand top connector. And Nico just destroys them in teammate here. He was actually supposed to hide and I would bait for him, but he makes it work. In the next round, Valde does this one-way smoke. It's a one-way smoke that he used quite often and it paid pretty good off here. He gets 2 kills. Afterwards, we do a play that we like to do a lot where I just flash for Valde and he sees if he can catch someone. He caught off guard one guy. He gets another kill here and dies. Even though eco frags don't mean too much, it's still nice that he just gets 4 kills and there's no struggle in the anti-ecos. A lot of times other players would maybe be hunting for eco frags and so on, but Valde always got the job done no matter what. Valde and Nico made a great play on B in this round. Valde would smoke up lower and flash and nade and get on. So Nico would be up heaven and flash for Valde, where Valde could pop through, get 1 kill and go back, which was a great situation for us. I had a C set, I took a YOLO duel in Shadow. Even mouse bug here, but I get the kill. Afterwards, I decide to smoke teammate and flash and get close so I can get the weapon. Luckily, they didn't kill me here. And I had a feeling that they were 2 right side teammate because there was step and reload. So I went YOLO here, took a gamble. And it paid off. They should obviously not go to me. And I get the 3rd kill. In the next round, they decide to do a fake on A to go out heaven delayed. Me and Valde is positioned pretty well. We are doing a setup where I'm actually on top of side, which was pretty cool. And Valde was at coils. And this was a pretty good bait setup and also an unexpected angle. Unfortunately, I mess up here. I throw the Molo too early, but I still have a pretty good chance here. I get the first kill, couldn't get the spray transfer on the next guy. But anyway, Valde have a pretty good position. He get destroyed by Zeus, but they don't really have a chance at this point because we are locked on B. Score is 11-3. Kjaerbye decides to be aggressive, doing Molo, getting flash from Nico. Here he gets spotted and he falls back. He decides to nade and smoke. And obviously this is great to take some time. He even decides to stay here, which normally would not be great, but because Nico is with him and Kjaerbye probably called Nico with him here to bait, it turns out to be a great thing because obviously the T's get distracted and Electronic have no idea as that Kjaerbye is in the corner. This is one thing that I felt like our team was really good at when we had this 5-man lineup. Was everyone was great team players, had great communication, and it was honestly such a joy to play with these guys. In the pistol round we thought, why not do the same that they tried to do. This was pretty common and we just do a pop flash. We pop down lower. Icy is battling connector. He gets a great shot. I do Molo teammate. Icy with another kill and I get one. And Icy does a great kill here on Heaven. We executed it very well and obviously NaVi didn't have as good as a plan as us and Icy finishes off with 4 great kills here. Now we had the momentum, so I decided to rush outside, and obviously this was not such a good idea because we got completely destroyed by nades. And this is, sometimes you get a bit overhyped, you just want to finish it fast and like show that you got big balls. But sometimes it can also be very stupid to do this and it's better to just play slow. Luckily for me, my teammates here saved the round and there's no problem. Now we're at match point and I decide to call a fake inner rush, and this is pretty good because in general people, when they are a lot behind, they will maybe not be so clear in the mind and they will over rotate. So Valde smokes connector here, Nico flashes twice for Icy and you can see all of NaVi rotating on B. There are basically 4 guys outside and at the same time as that we go out teammate on the right timing and get control here. The great part about this tactic is even if I die there, Valde will have such a good opportunity because he's coming from Ivy and it's very likely that no one is holding him. And as you can see, he gets so easy kills here and we got the round locked down. I think Kjaerbye plays backside and this is what you gotta see. You gotta love this. Just 3 insta headshot from Icy and what a way to start off Inferno. We go to 6-2. We actually played a horrible CT side until now. We lost a force buy that we shouldn't have lost and we played very bad. But we go to this half buy where Icy is setting up a flash for Kjaerbye. Kjaerbye goes 1 for 1. I get a kill here in Boiler after having smoked mid. I say thanks to Edward for doing that. Unfortunately, Valde died. And we have a pretty good crossfire here. At this point, I finally get into the match with my second deagle. And a pretty crisp third shot on Symbol there. NaVi decides to fake B, smoking coils and CT and side. And Electronic just YOLO in. Kjaerbye gets quite an easy kill. And at this point, we know it's a fake, so he can rotate back to A. I'm just holding mid. And luckily for me, Zeus just walks up. And at this point, we are pretty comfortable. We have Nico in pit, which can just shot the Molo. Valde is getting 2 really nice kills here. And the round is pretty much over and I finish off against Symbol here. So this was a really nice round to get at this point because we had been struggling and this round was really easy and comfortable for us. I really enjoy this angle on the car with the orb. We get 4 guys A, so in this position we are very comfortable. I have Molo and flash. If anything happens, I can always Molo and get back. I do a Molo to slow them down, so Kjaerbye can come closer to me, and this situation we have all under control. At this point, Edward decides to go long and take a fight, and obviously because they put a lot of pressure on B, they can think that we are 3 guys B, so this is why Edward is doing this, but he ends up getting screwed on that. They got 2 kills out of nowhere, but luckily for us, Valde kind of saves the round here with some very nice shots. And again, we feel pretty comfortable at this point. This clip, most of you have probably seen. I smoke car here, so the Molotovs goes out. And I peek ramp while the guys are Molotoving China. Unfortunately, I missed first shot, and honestly, I should have died on the second repeat. But then I flash and kill Symbol, and now I know they don't have orb, so I just keep repeaking and get quite a lot of easy kills. Fun fact with this one is that we should actually have bound flash the flashed on the wall, so Symbol would be blind on the first peek, but we screwed that up, forgot it. So he could have easily killed me, and on the second repeat that was just flat out stupid, to be honest. In this round we lose an entry kill, and honestly NaVi makes a great call here to go B because we're 3 guys A. And we only have Icy here, but never count Icy out, guys. He actually forgets to dodge the flash here and gets completely blind, but ended up having a double kill there and a third spray down, which was great. And at this point we have a pretty okay situation because me and Kiabi are so fast. The smoke fades and I get a kill on the side guy planning. And Nego is rotating in and he gets a great shot here. So that was a great hold by Icy. In the pistol round we decide to do a default pistol where the guys will boost China. Icy is holding Boiler and gets a great kill on Symbol here, which makes it a lot easier. We have me and Valde with grenades here, and the plan is to either go B or A depending on our feeling. I get the feeling that they might be a lot towards B, so I call us to do a short go here where we will smoke long and small pit and just go short. And obviously this was a great call. They stacked B and we have an easy round. In the first weapon round we decide to do a fake A, and in general we have seen that NaVi have been over-rotating quite a lot. And in general I think we saw before the match that they over-rotated. Plus we did this tactic a lot of times when we went A. So we felt like it was a perfect execute and fake to throw out here in the first weapon round. We are basically smoking all 3 smokes and Valde gets into pit. He molotov sides, he puts more pressure, and you can see whole NaVi is on A side here. And this is just perfect for us. Like, this is just a plan so well thought through before the match that gives us a free first weapon round here. So at this point we are feeling great. We have 2 molotovs left, and we are obviously talking about that we need to do these molotovs interval. So we do 1 first and then we do next. Icy gets a kill here on Banana, which makes it easier. Nico will molotov spawn, and I get an easy kill on Coils running through and kills the guy's CT. It's impossible really to retake B side with so little grenades, and this first weapon round was just a clear example of how we made a really solid plan before the game, and it paid off. And this will lead us to a 5-0 on T side, which will be pretty hard for NaVi to come back from. It's now 13-8, and this is a pretty crucial round because we don't have good money, and they will have a pretty good lead going into this, and there will be problems for us. Actually, before this round, we did a default. We died on A, then we went towards B at late round. So I felt like we couldn't really do a default right now because we were dying, and at the same time we ended up B late round, so I felt like they will not expect us to go B. So I actually was pretty ballsy here to call a B rush because our money was not great, and if we lose this round it will be pretty rough. But it ends up being a great call. We get the entry kill here. I kind of fail the jump and die, but at the end we are like 4 versus 1 now, and we keep flashing CT. We get the molotov down triple, and we end up getting the kill on Symbol. Unfortunately, we forgot to smoke Coils, which we should do in this B rush, and Soos ends up getting 2 kills here, which he shouldn't have. But luckily for us, they decide to keep pushing, and Valde gets 2 quite easy kills here with the Molo, and we end up winning the round. So it ended up great. We are at match point, basically just doing a default. Valde gets 2 kills here. I don't know why Electronic was not holding Soos. It was kind of messed up by them. Valde decides to throw a lot of utility out apps. I decide to call us back A and just rush A together. We have smoked long, we smoke small pit, and we just go together with flashes in pit, molotov graveyard, and just revenging each other. At this point, Symbol don't really have a shot. Obviously, honestly, this call could have been bad because NaVi could have over-rotated to A after those 2 kills from Valde. But I felt in this moment, if we just go 5 versus 3 and we do a great revenge fracking, then we will not have a problem. And luckily for us, they didn't even stack 3A, and we got the bomb site pretty easily. So that was awesome, and this was how we won the quarterfinal against NaVi.